6, we're back again. Kristi and Katie, your crime time friends. Stories, justice, laughs collide. True Crime Squad, come join the ride. Grab the clues, let's take a stand. For victims' voices, hand in hand. True Crime Squad, it's time to shine. Season 6, your turn, your time. True Crime Squad, where justice meets hilarity.
Hey everybody, welcome to the True Crime Squad. I'm Kristi Brower, here with my sister, co-host, and partner in crime, Katie Weaver. Hey Katie.
Hello.
How's it going?
My head's still spinning. This was the
Are you
craziest
afraid you're
day.
going to dream in Charlie Adelson's voice from now on?
I know. I was joking that I was going to have to go watch some Sarah Boone to try and get a palate cleanser. You said Rob Tejas.
I was going to go watch Rob Tejas' narrative testimony. That's bad. If I need that as a palate cleanser, then you know what's coming up is some bullshit.
I threatened to listen to some of Chad and Lori's phone calls.
Oh yeah, please. That sounds wonderful. Maybe you could listen to an FBI agent read the James and Elena story again.
I'd do that just for fun. I really would.
I would too, because that was hilarious every time that happened. Holy crap. Well, welcome if you're here with us live, and welcome if you are not. We're happy to be here. This was Donna Adelson trial day 5, and it was a pretty monumental day. But first, before we get into what happened today, Katie, you kind of have some funnies for us, which I love.
Okay. Well, yeah. So I talked yesterday about that the judge was so funny in the beginning, asking the jurors if they had enough snacks and stuff. And for some reason that, 5-second file would not download until the show was over because, technology. But I just thought I'd show it to you anyway because, my God, he's cute. He's coming, I promise. I promise. I don't know why this is happening. We're getting there, though, for real.
Okay, I'm glad. I can't wait.
I thought I had this trimmed beautifully.
The best. I don't know. Do you need to roll it up?
I feel if I do, we're gonna. There we go. Here we go.
This is a lovely shot of the Great Seal of the state of Florida.
We have all looked at this seal a lot.
Oh, I feel as though I have it memorized now. Yeah. Oh,
here we go.
Donna looking fetching in her grandma cardigan. She actually looks a little perkier there than she did today, man. She's looking worse every day.
Everyone can be seated. Good morning, members of the jury. We are about to resume with the examination of Sergeant Corbett. Before we get started today, I did want to ask you as a group, we are still good on the snacks? Everybody has enough? All right. Headed back to Costco this weekend if need be, but let the bailiffs know.
Is that not the cutest thing?
It is. He's going himself to Costco to make sure that the jurors have enough snacks. That's really cool.
The other thing that started out the day, Miss Donna was an asshole today, again, about wearing her headphones. Yes. The judge reminded her a couple of times, and this was yesterday. She had some admonitions about this too. She is hard of hearing, so they provide her with a hearing device, 2 different kinds, and she's just been a jerk about wearing them. Like if there's something she doesn't want to listen to, she just takes them off. And the judge is like, nah, bitch, you needed them. We need you to hear what's going on. You're not going to be able to use this later on appeal that you couldn't hear, so you're wearing them.
All right. Yeah.
And hey, Bean. And
nice.
So today she was looking kind of peculiar. We were all kind of confused about what we were seeing here. If you take a look, this is how Donna looked this morning.
Yeah. All morning.
Apparently she doesn't really understand how headphones work, but
one ear in. Somebody was joking that the other side is so her attorney can hear because it's playing outwardly.
It took half the day before they noticed, and we were so entertained. So, Donna, honey, it's not that deep. This is not that hard. But there you go.
That's hilarious. Hi, Mars. I'm your Aunt Chris, not your Aunt Kara. What the hell?
She's baiting you. She's baiting you, and it worked.
She is baiting me. I know.
Right, she's listening to her jam, man. Right. Yeah. So it did get corrected because then she stopped wearing them for a while because I think listening to the conversations between her and Charlie are absolutely killing her.
Yeah, I think they are. Well, they should be embarrassing as hell, frankly.
Mm-hmm.
They are embarrassing.
They are
I
awful.
would be embarrassed too, but
I'm embarrassed for both of them.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to listen. One of the things I've noticed is how she ends her calls with "I love you," and he doesn't, and he just says bye.
Yeah.
In all of the calls we've listened to in 2 days, and I'm telling you, it is many hours.
Oh my God.
We have heard him say "I love you" back one time.
One whole time in all of
and
those calls.
And he doesn't even acknowledge it. He's just like, bye, click.
His
such a
level,
dick.
Oh God, his level of selfishness is just off the rails.
Well,
but Donna, you created this fool. You did it.
You did. This is your fault, really.
You've allowed this.
You taught this man that he was the most important person in the room and the smartest person in the room everywhere he is.
Yep.
And I'll tell you where that got him. Prison. That's where that got him.
Yep. In the calls, his level of self-assurance is insane. The way he thinks he knows absolutely everything in the world.
Oh, it's nuts.
And whatever he decides is the law, that's the law now.
That's not how that works. He just makes... I'm like...
Yeah.
And it's so old school stuff that I'm like, are you basing investigation by the police and the FBI off like Dragnet?
Right.
And he said policing?
Yes. Well, he frequently says things like, believe me, or trust me, or I know. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm 100% sure. And then he'll roll it back. Well, 99%. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, Jesus.
You're like, you're 100% wrong.
Literally anything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. Halloween costume of the year. Donna with the big headphones.
Yes.
And one of them turned backwards, obviously.
Clearly.
Mm-hmm. But one of our listeners last night pointed out that there is a commercial rolling around out there for the Adelson Institute. We had not seen it, but we have now. And some of you have probably seen it and some of you haven't. So without further ado, this actually contains Harvey's voice. Charlie is the main actor. And Katie is in it too. Isn't that wild?
Well, there you go.
And I'm sure Donna's in the background with some big opinions. But here we go.
I would imagine so.
What I enjoy most about our practice is restoring a person's smile. That often changes their personality and gives them a more positive outlook on life. Our practice uses the most modern dental technology, from rotary endodontics, computer-generated ceramic restorations, digital radiographs, intraoral photography, and of course, we use nitrous oxide and oral sedation for the highest level of patient comfort and relaxation.
My name is Dr. Charlie Adelson, and I am a periodontist, owner, and co-partner with my father, Dr. Harvey Adelson, who's a cosmetic dentist.
How many times do you think they had to replay that clip and make him slow down?
Yeah, a lot, because he's going uncharacteristically slow there.
You can see him holding himself back.
Right? He's usually just full of cocaine and confidence, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. This is a huge attempt to slow it down. But
I'm Addie Lou.
It gets more terrifying.
Yeah.
What I love about what I do is being able to restore people's smiles and change the way they chew, change the way they live, and change their self-esteem.
Well, you sure did change Dan's smile. I'll give you that. A lot.
And how they think about themselves on a daily basis. When a patient comes to my office, they're being treated like family.
Oh, dear God. Run for your lives!
Yeah, you don't want to be part of this family.
No, Charlie, no thank you. Not at all.
And it's also being a team approach where
Okay, I'm going to give him that. It has been a team approach. 100%.
All of this has very much been a team approach.
This has been a large team. I mean, after this trial, I suspect that we'll now have 5 people from the team in prison.
Yeah.
And a couple more people on the team sitting at home wondering when it's their turn. This has been a team effort. Charlie, you're
has.
correct.
You're correct.
the hygienist, the cosmetic dentist, and the periodontist are all working together to give them the optimal result.
My name is Jennifer Catchill. I've been coming here for about 10 years. My experiences have been...
Jennifer, I'd like to see a follow-up now to see how you feel about the Adelson Institute. That's all. Just wondered.
very positive. The staff is very professional. I came here 10 years ago to get my veneers put on, and I have been absolutely thrilled with the results. And I can't say how wonderful and professional the staff has just been. They've been really, really caring and just amazing. I would definitely recommend this place to others. I have actually recommended for people to come here. My husband has come here as well.
My name is Clint Stevenson. I've been coming to Dr. Adelson's office for about 5.5 years now. They've been phenomenal. I'm never a big fan of the dentist, but ever since I got introduced to this office, great staff, very friendly, and I always feel like I'm taken care of well. Very professional. Every time I come here, I feel like I get the foremost.
Joke's on you, because they're in the back room plotting murders and having to run outside and talk on the phone here and there about being blackmailed and stuff.
If you feel like you have to wait, that's why.
That's why.
He's always like, I gotta get back to a patient. Oh my God, you asshole.
You're right in the middle of something. Somebody's trusting you with big doings, but this is what you're doing. Oh dear.
From their attention from the staff and Dr. Adelson himself as well. So it's a great experience every time I come. I look forward to it as well. I highly recommend them.
Do you now? Just asking for a friend who doesn't think they'd go there. Do you now?
I bet you don't. Yeah.
Right, yes. Charlie talks about that other dentists are talking shit on him and on his implants. Yeah.
Although the Yelp reviews that I've read for the Adelson Institute are pretty decent. Like there's nothing like real glaring in them.
No.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Bizarro land.
Yeah.
Bizarro land.
The Adelson Institute, where we will fix your smile and murder your ex.
And someone also said, and launder your money. Do you think they use that little sprayer that they stick in the corner of your mouth? Is that what she used to wash the cash?
I think she did this in the kitchen sink.
Also, why did she wash the money? I mean, did she really think that's what laundering money is?
No, she was trying to wash evidence off the money.
I guess she was, right? Like, that would be the only reason. Like, she's worried about fingerprints or something.
She was trying to scrub off fingerprints and DNA. And she thought Dawn Power Wash would do the job.
I mean, maybe so.
Yeah. I don't think so, but she tried.
Wild.
I mean, frankly, it must have... Well, they never had the money to test it, so I guess... We don't know. We have no idea.
What we know is it got moldy. That's not good. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. No. And the money was stapled, just like it always is, because dumb.
Yep.
Well, this whole day was spent with Special Agent Sanford on the stand playing phone calls from the wiretaps. And I've narrowed all of that down to a 1-hour video, which we will speed through some of it, so it won't be fully an hour, but because we have to talk about some stuff that happened. But Lord, we were all sick of it. They even finished a half an hour early because they knew everyone was fried. The judge was fried. Poor Sanford looked like he was ready to pass out on the stand.
He did. He looked very done, but the judge couldn't even muster a grin by the end of the day. He was like, have a good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was quite something. And, we learned a few things. Charlie Adelson is an idiot. And honestly, it is his endless talking that really fucked him over in a big way.
It put everyone in prison. Yeah.
It really did, because Donna and Katie and Garcia that are on these wiretaps, they were all much more careful about what they said on the phone. Charlie just can't fucking stop talking. Okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow. But then, but what about this? I'm like, oh my God. He is exhausting. He is holy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Well, and hopefully he's not getting any amphetamines in prison.
Yeah. But
be curious to see what he's like if he's straight. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Because that dude was not sober the majority of this time.
There was a call, I think it was today, they're blending together, between him and Katie where he's not doing that. And they're having some really genuine back and forth. And I was like, is this sober Charlie? Who is this guy?
It must have been because he was talking, he was at work. And it was like, oh, does he not use as much coke at work?
Maybe.
I don't know.
There was a couple of times today, too, that we heard calls where Katie had an ass full of Charlie and took him to town. And another time where she chewed Garcia up one side and down the other, too.
She did.
She can get really ornery. Yeah, we were actually proud of her for that.
She actually needed to. You know who didn't ever get ornery or chew Charlie out? Donna. Not one time in all of this bullshit.
Ever.
At no point did she say, I said we're talking about this tomorrow. Shut up. Goodbye. And she should have, like, a lot of times. She'd be like, well, I'll let you go. We'll talk about this in person. And he just keeps on and jabbering on. Oh, my God.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Well, shit, man. He is relentless. So here's where we're going to start. There was another bump. So you remember the bump that we saw yesterday, and that was when the undercover officer actually walked up to Donna, handed her the piece of paper that was an article about Dan Markel's murder that, had some info on it. And, he basically said, I'm Luis Rivera's brother, and I hear you're taking care of everybody but him. So you owe him $5,000. That whole thing happened. So this was a phone call to their dental office, leaving a message with one of their receptionists for Donna, saying, this was really important, and I have some paperwork for you, and I need you to call me back as soon as possible.
More with the paperwork.
Which cracked me up because they were like using her words because she's the one that referred to it as paperwork the first time. It took them so long to figure out that they were being wiretapped by the cops. I'll tell you what. It took them
and this bump is the wildest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, what happens after is just they freak out. Well, mostly Charlie. But okay, so that's what's just happened. And then let's see what goes on here.
Do me a favor.
You may have to turn this up.
Yeah. There is no call ID. No. Is there a way of looking up what number it was that called? I don't even have that caller ID in the office.
So he has talked to. He hears from his mom about this. Then immediately he does the thing that he always does, which is call Catherine. And Catherine's like, you need to check the caller ID and see what number this came from. Also, Catherine's running her own game here, where she tells him that she has tried that number 3 times and it is disconnected. The number that they got at the first bump. The number stays the same the entire time. Yeah. According to Special Agent Sanford, that never happened. Like we're still at a point where no one has called the number. Okay. Right. But Catherine's like, you need to find out the caller ID. So he calls Donna.
And it stopped working,
trying to get the caller ID.
It's not working properly.
Okay, because that number was a non-working number. I'm going to have someone try and call it again and find out maybe it's working now, okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'll call you as soon as I hear something.
Thank you, Sean.
I'll call you within a minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, DD, please.
Yeah.
Okay, there is no caller ID at the office. Call the fucking number that I gave the other day. I know it was not working the other day when you called. Call it again.
If it's very important, then that will be a working number, okay?
Exactly. So call it again.
I'm going to give you a fucking wrong number, because it's like, have an email fucking number. I'm telling you.
So this is confirming the conspiracy, okay? Donna calls Charlie.
Yep.
Charlie calls Catherine. Charlie calls Donna. Charlie calls Catherine. It's just this back and forth. And this is where she says that number is not a working number. She has never tried that number. No. They know. So she.
I'm telling you, I'm in the fucking office and I'm standing outside fucking screaming. Okay?
Call that number.
Whatever it is either somebody's fucking with your family, fucking with my family, fucking setting somebody up.
Okay.
And I don't play that fucking game. And you know what? You're thinking. You're not thinking. You're not thinking.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
You want to call my fucking phone?
What's that?
You want to call my fucking phone?
I can care less where you call from. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, bro.
All I'm saying.
So Catherine's furious with all of this shit. She's had enough. She's screaming at Charlie. She has to walk outside the building so she can scream at him. And
because she too, you know, is working.
Yeah. And she's like, you want me to call it with my fucking phone? Like, everything that he does is, okay, Catherine, this is your problem. Now you got to fix it.
Yeah.
So he's constantly trying to get her to re-implicate herself. It's this endless manipulation. And she finally has it and chews his ass for that. That she's like, I'm not fucking doing it.
And the number's been called 100 times.
Okay, call it.
If you go ahead. No. You go ahead and you fucking find a fucking phone and you call. And find out what the fuck is going on. If they pick up. Because they're obviously it's not a working number. You find another phone and you will call. Whatever setup this bullshit is, if somebody's trying to fish for fucking some shit and just fucking throwing on me or whatever.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay, well, there's nothing that they can listen to whatever conversation they want. I'll call from the office, and then from there, I'll call you.
Exactly.
Sure.
All right, let me know then.
Okay.
So she's kind of like, you fucking call. You do it. I'm not doing it. I love it. She has reached the end of her tether with this moron. I wasn't sure it was possible, but it was. I was very proud of her because the way that he has manipulated and pressured her through this situation is really hideous. It really is.
Absolutely. It really makes me laugh though, because she was at work. So she was like, you know, I just have this vision of her being like all pleasant and sweet and kind at work and then stepping outside and
at one point she says, for fuck's sake, listen to me for once. And I was like, finally someone says that to Charlie, because holy hell.
Well, when she really starts pushing back, what does he do? He doesn't even know what to say. He's like, okay, well,
sputtering.
I'm terrified.
Yeah. She was going to kill him.
Hilarious.
It was really funny.
I think we have EE still.
Okay. E's Charlie back to Katie again. 37 seconds. At 11:17 a.m.
Before you publish, Mrs. Adelson, if you need your amplification device or your headphones,
Oh, here we go.
please wear them. It's very important that you are able to follow all of the evidence as it takes place during the trial.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
I'm going to start this and see if there's that and see what it is. Okay, you haven't heard anything from me nonsense, have you?
So what?
You haven't heard anything from any of this nonsense?
No, obviously we're on the same page.
Okay. Let me do that. See where we are.
Okay.
So this is his big plan. He's going to star 67 to block his caller ID, because, you know, which is hilarious because they have a wiretap on him. So that, you know, his number won't be showing up. And he's calling the undercover guy.
Okay, now we go to EE1. Is this the same day?
It is the same day. It's like 1 minute after that phone call we just heard.
Hey, the number there that said, was it 712-6570? Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a 305 area. Okay. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to call them and star 67 my number. Okay.
So now he's telling Donna the same thing.
Yes.
This is what I have a strong feeling what I think it is. Okay.
Always the middleman.
Either some private investigator, or I think it's the FBI, or somebody just trying to fish around and stir the pot and see how people react.
You know, what we think it's what she said last week.
I think it's one of the two. I mean, I'll tell you why. It's a last ditch effort to probably try to stir a pot and see what comes out. Because the thing is this, it's not done like this.
It's not done like this.
You gotta understand, like,
It's not?
I think it's so important.
What is it?
Because you gotta understand, it's not done like this. B, listen, you've done absolutely nothing wrong. I've done absolutely nothing wrong.
That part. I've done nothing.
Does
You've
Charlie
done
call the
nothing.
undercover?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He
and
does.
On what date? This is the first call to the undercover, right?
This is the first call to the undercover on 4/28 of 16.
Hello?
Hola, diga. Hello, diga.
Who's this?
Who's this?
Someone's been calling my family and trying to figure out who this is.
So, in reference to what, ma'am?
Someone by the name of Sandy called.
Yeah, that's me, ma'am.
What's going on?
Well, what's going on? My brother Tato. Okay, my brother Tato has not been taken care of. His family's not been taken care of. I talked to thankless Tato. Why are you calling me? Who are you? I gave the number to a lady.
I don't know Tato.
You don't know Tato? I'm
No.
sure you know Katie and Tuca. They've been taken care of since family problem was taken care of up north.
I don't know who you are.
You don't? Well, this is going away, my friend. Because let me tell you something. I was a driver with Tato, and he told me the whole story. He told me nobody was taking care of him, nobody was taking care of his family. The family was taking care of Katie and Tuca, and nothing's been taken care of Tato. So we know what's going on. And Tato needs to be taken care of, do the right thing. The lady already has the paperwork, she knows what I'm talking about. We know Katie, we know Tuca, we know they've been taken care of.
Let me look at
No more fucking around, man, no more fucking around. This ain't going away, you guys need to do the right thing for Tato. That's my brother, man. That's my brother, and he needs to be taken care of. His family needs to be taken care of, just like Katie and people have been taken care of.
I've never met these people, but let me call you back, okay?
That's bullshit, man. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know this lady. I don't know your relationship with the lady, but we know what the fuck is going on. Just think about that way. Take care of that, just like you take care of Katie and people, man.
All right, so in that call, or just prior to that call, did Charlie Adelson hit star 67 in an effort to camouflage his number?
He did.
All right, and then when he hangs up from the undercover, who's the first person he calls?
Catherine McBanua.
How many calls did...
So one thing that is confusing, Tuto is Sigfredo Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
Tato, these are nicknames. You know, these kids were childhood friends, so maybe that's why their nicknames are so similar. Tuto and Tato. But Tato is Luis Rivera, and they are using him because he's the guy that's flipped. They know a lot of stuff because he's flipped. And so they're using him as, hey, you're helping out Katie and Tuto. Why aren't you helping out Tato? Tato, who is, by the way, in jail.
Right.
And, he's actually serving federal time. And really what he did with this deal is he got 19 years that served consecutively with his federal time.
Yeah.
So really for flipping, he got it's really no time because it's consecutive.
Yeah.
Or, not consecutive. It's concurrent.
It's concurrent
with this. So anyway, but that's Tuto is Garcia. Tato is Rivera. And that gets confusing because they refer to both of them in these calls a lot.
Yeah. Well, you got Tuto and Tato, criminal masterminds extraordinaire.
Yeah.
The best hitmen on the block.
Except for that time they shot a hole in the Prius. But anyway.
There was that.
So
yeah.
There was that. So this is the first contact with this guy. And Charlie thinks he's all big and bad, but he also said, "Let me look into this and I'll call you back."
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty telling.
Does he make to her?
At least 3 that I recall.
All right. And does she eventually call back?
She does.
And some other guys' names I don't even fucking know. So these things we were talking about Tuto, which I don't fucking know who that is, but that's 2 people I don't know. And talking about your family, saying your family's being helpful.
We know that he does know who Tuto is. He's used Tuto's name to refer to Garcia before. So he's lying here. He does know that that's Garcia.
Yeah.
That, which I don't fucking know. Other than the hours I give you to go up from the office on the weekend and take care of it.
Exactly.
But that's, I do. I don't help you out. You fucking earn money on the weekend when you go out.
And this is the 301 number you called? The 305?
Yep. And he left.
And you rang a long time?
I want to say it was like on the 7th or 8th. Well, I said, sir, I don't know who the guy is you're talking about, but let me give you a call back later, okay? He said, okay, do the right thing. Which is do the right thing. Do the right thing. You sound like a fucking cop that's fishing, that's or an investigator, or someone's playing games. But I don't, he's coming up with a lot of fucking details, and I looked at movie details, but I don't know 2 of the people's names they're talking about, and you may be in the wrong case, and then I feel even more like a dumbass.
Exactly. Just a little quick recap, just because I don't want to say, like how did like the conversation start? Okay, no, definitely.
And your family, and so I don't know who the dude is that you're with, or if they're just making up names, or if I feel we should just go to the FBI and say, you know what, let's play phone tap.
Exactly.
So I don't, you know what I'm saying? No,
You should have been like, while you're doing all this, right?
But it could be a lot.
Charlie guesses that right there, and yet he continues making a bajillion phone calls and talking about all this.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the FBI playing phone tap. That is exactly what's happening.
Yeah. Well, it cracked me up when he said he was going to call the FBI. What's you going to say? Hi, FBI. This is Charlie Adelson. Are you guys like trying to blackmail me? Any chance?
Right? Like he says stuff like that a lot, but then he acts like he doesn't think it's really true, or maybe he just doesn't want it to be true.
Yeah.
It's like you run across so many people every day.
Listen, in 2 seconds, you read something in the newspaper, and then you Google the last name, and in 3 minutes, the homeless man today has the technology to know where you live, where you work.
Right. Because there's not a calling me in, and I was in the air like that. Okay. Let me find out what the fuck is referencing all of this.
Well,
but I will call that number.
They're picking it up. Whether you want to call it, or if you know a friend that you convince to tell someone to like stop the shit.
305-712-6570, correct?
65. Yeah, 305-712-6570. They need to know that I'm not. It's fucking stupid what they're doing. Like there's nothing. I'm not paying anything. I think you pay something. You're good to guilt.
Yeah. No. What the hell is that about?
The only thing I want to do is collect my reward from the FBI.
Of course. No. I want these people to go. I don't want these people to
collect his reward from the FBI.
Right.
You know what kind of vacation I could get?
What?
What the hell, Charlie? What are you talking about? So this is the thing that happens, and the phone tree occurs. Okay, let me roll this up a little bit.
There's like a meeting outside. I guess they have meetings on Thursdays, and then I have my own meeting in a conference room. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I have more information for you.
So
And
this is
when I
Catherine
got morning,
calling Garcia.
I couldn't even take it because I had to step out of my meeting because I just heard about it, and I was like, because I got a call back to back to back. So, hold on, give me 1 second. Oh my God, come on. I was going to tell you. Okay, so this person contacted the office. Hello? Whatever, supposedly he said his name Simon, okay? Contacted the office saying, oh, whatever, I'm giving papers to, this person there. Obviously somebody's doing their, whatever they're doing, they're threatening. And like, they're very, very slow. They go, okay, I'm returning a phone call. And the person goes, who are you? And they're like, doesn't matter. I'm returning a phone call regarding something of a paper or whatever. And then they're like, okay.
Wiretaps prove all kinds of things against Donna TB. I don't know what you were listening
They
to.
said my name and your name. And
Okay, so she tells Garcia this is what's happening, and she actually speaks to Garcia several times.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of freaking out. Because they're really the ones. I mean, there's a lot on them.
And calling the cops. Anybody do it?
No, they did not.
Yeah, they talk about calling the cops. They don't.
I was gonna call from my phone, though, and I'm gonna get rid of my phone. So I gotta talk to my office.
no, but like, or block it. Don't look for an office, it's your office, you know what I mean? Don't look for your phone.
No, I'm not calling from my office, I'm calling from my phone.
So this is Garcia.
No, but I got this, look what you've done. You're somebody, you're the first one to look what you've done.
What?
Not yours, a friend.
All right, and then do we have another call between the two of them at 2:09 p.m. that same day?
That's correct.
So
One
this
more call.
this is
KK, please.
McBanua and Garcia.
305, 712-6570. You sure that's the number, right?
Say it one more time. 305.
712-6570.
Yeah.
So I'm talking Puerto Rican, asking, I don't know who the fuck. I'm trying to call him again, but.
That's what I mean, New York.
New York, Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm. Broward.
That's your phone number. How they from?
No, but I'm saying, you said that.
Maybe not.
It's like yours.
So Garcia says he calls the number, which no, he didn't. He didn't call the number. But he says he called the number, and he got a guy who was speaking Spanish who refers to himself by calling himself punta, which is basically like fool or bitch. Like it's a derogatory term in Spanish. And he says that this is who he gets on the phone. So either, because Garcia is dumb as hell and cannot ever get the phone number right. So either he called the wrong number or he's just making up a story to tell McBanua, because then McBanua calls Charlie back and says she called and she talked to some guy named Punta. So they've got all this shit. They're at least not dumb enough to make the calls themselves. Adelson did. Let's see here.
Charlie Adelson and Catherine McBanua, is that same day?
That's correct. Same day at 4:58 p.m.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, here.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, let me just log on. Thank you. Okay. So weird, I called the number, right? And like the answering machine, There's like something answering machine now, like.
Call, when you call with the call block.
Huh? Yeah.
You call, yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's, no matter what phone you're using, it's still, you know?
Well, it shows, it doesn't show who's calling.
I know. I know how to drop a call.
Right.
Jesus, Charlie.
I did that.
Shut up.
Ring 7 times. I'll be there in 1 minute. Without Tylenol, Vicodin is acetaminophen, ibuprofen, it's not Tylenol. Yeah.
And here he says acetaminophen is ibuprofen, not Tylenol. This dude's supposed to be a surgeon. Acetaminophen is Tylenol. It's not ibuprofen.
I would do this. I would, you just call again later. And
No, Felicia, you know what? With all this crime happening, I'm gonna call from every fucking bloody phone and fucking leaving a message in everybody's fucking phone. From everybody's phone. I'll play games. I'll play games.
What is really fucking up because they picked up on the phone.
For you.
And they called, and I mean, the only thought in my head is just that one thing. Maybe you could find out, or and the thing is,
It's like somebody's crack calling me.
right? The one thing is this: either maybe that person will want to meet someone and talk to them about what their issue is, or I want to ask them.
No, they're gonna have an issue because you don't just go threatening people throwing on me.
They're saying that I'm helping a Katie, or not me, but my family's helping a Katie and her family, and some other guy that's named began with a T, and I'm like, this guy, never met any of these people. He goes, well, you not, but the family has been, and they've been helping him out, her and her family, and this other
You
guy.
haven't met, but then they're like, it makes no sense.
But he's like, because he asked me who I was, and I was like, none of your business. So I was almost, in hindsight, what I should have said was, who, because this is a big family, there's lots of cousins.
Yeah.
Who am I?
Oh boy. Okay, let's move on from this. Charlie's full of shit as usual. So there's a lot of this jabbering back and forth about what Charlie should have done and why, and you know.
Go to NN.
That's Catherine McBanua to Charles Adelson at 7:49 that same date, p.m.
In case we've lost track of the date, that's going to be April 28th of 2016.
Correct.
Publish NN, please.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey. Call that number 3 times. The first time, like, the message, like, Spanish. And for some reason, like, that voicemail says, puto, you know what puto is, right? Like a bitch. Like, oh, it's puto. Like, why would you have that as your voicemail? And then,
Why would you? Because you don't. Because this call never happened. Unless you just really called the wrong number, this did not happen.
I was spooked because what the fuck is going on? Or, I don't know.
All right. Well, that's good. That's good. The person's gonna.
Like, all the things are like running in my head because it's like, with the names that you're saying, and like, maybe it's like somebody trying to like be like, you know, try to be an informant or something or whatever. Like, you know, there were so many things like going on.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing too.
But then it's like, yeah, but then, you know.
They even say stupid shit like, well, Katie's a pretty common name. How do we even know it's you they're talking about? Seriously, you
And
morons.
Tuto? Really?
Yeah, Tuto and
And Tata or whatever? Yeah.
Right.
Okay, please publish 00, and we've got a couple different clips because it's quite a long call.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, what's up?
How are you doing?
Good, good. Just working out.
Okay. Are you alone with your friend?
Yeah.
So, what happened this afternoon?
No.
Nothing.
No. But I did, I'd rather not talk to him.
Yeah, okay, so,
And, listen, the work was fine.
I don't want to talk to you on the phone, but I'm gonna.
So we'll have to work, we'll have to work, so, what do you think I did? I wrote the check.
yeah, what was the accusation, that's right.
So, but I'm thinking to myself, these people aren't looking for a check. They're not. What do they want you to do? What's the one thing they want?
Well, you know what they want, but, I mean,
There's nothing.
the wrong truth, it's not,
I got it, but they don't know that. So what do you think the one thing they want? They want everybody to start talking.
Mhm.
They want you to hand deliver yourself, because they think you know something, but they want you to hand deliver yourself and start talking as much as you can when you walk in. Because otherwise, if they were to just come to you tomorrow and say, I mean, they get the same result, but I'm saying, if the cops were to come to you tomorrow and say, Donna, come down to the station with us, we need to talk to you. You'd be like, you know, I don't need this aggravation. Give me your business card. If I can help you or hear anything, I absolutely will. Right?
Just making it up in his head here.
But if you go ahead and make it seem like, you know, you're being extorted or blackmailed or anything or something crazy like that, then what are you going to do? You're going to run down there and start talking yourself. That?
Are you? Are you gonna do that?
What's that?
It's clever of them. It's clever doing it just wrong.
These are not, first of all, this is not someone who started doing this yesterday.
Mhm.
So this is not, this is not someone who's dumb. This is someone who's super smart. And they know, listen, a lot of times this is what goes on. If someone comes, you know, but it's real odd that it's a year. The amount of time that's passed is insane. I mean, that would be like having a dental office and be like, you know, I didn't get paid on a case from 4 years ago. Let me turn it over to collection.
I think since it's been over a year since Dan was murdered that the cops don't care anymore. Seriously?
That's why I think it's more that without a doubt. You notice the lack of threats? I mean, there's no threats. I mean, soon you'll be fucked. Like, what does that mean? Someone's gonna write a bad review on Google tomorrow? You know, I mean, it's almost like they were afraid to say that they're gonna break your leg. Like, almost like they can't go in that. They can't do that because once they do that, they're gonna cross lines that they themselves can't cross. So, you know what I'm saying?
I just hope they don't go involved with Wendy.
Well, listen, if they
I
do,
just hope they don't involve Wendy. This becomes a big topic of conversation. They do not want Wendy to know this is happening.
I mean, and that's the other thing too. Is like
When I spoke to Dan, he said,
you do a good track record of 2 years. It will not be a problem raising capital at all. So that's what.
yeah, it's good stuff. So are you on your way now to the check?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So is everything else okay?
Yeah.
And it's pretty just saying this.
Just say.
Yeah, I figured it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see somebody today, or was it?
No, it's different, but I'll see you on Sunday.
Bump number 3. No, it's different, but I'll see you on Sunday.
No.
it bad or was it?
No, you don't see each other. It's so yours.
I know, because I can kind of talk to you, but like, you know, when I talk to you, you're not giving like appropriate responses.
Yeah.
Like my stories, it just seems like,
Yeah.
When you're not giving appropriate responses to my stories.
Not yet.
Please.
Well, I think it's important if you've seen it before Sunday.
Well, where exactly are you going to be tomorrow? Dad is off tomorrow, so maybe it's here.
Okay, so they start talking about plans to see each other again. And the reason that they need to do this is because Donna got a text message at 2 o'clock in the morning. And she's pretty freaked out and she does not want to talk about it. But of course that doesn't matter to Charlie because he never shuts up. So then he calls Catherine McBanua and says, hey, something's going on with my mom. I got to go see my parents. I'm not sure what the deal is. Hang on.
Us was too torturous. Let's do WW, please.
Good, honey. How are you doing?
Good, I'm coming across the bridge now.
Oh, okay. Okay, wonderful.
So, do you want to be a partner or do you want to come down?
You know what? We'll meet you outside, and then we can walk to the pool area.
All right, sounds good.
Okay?
I'll see you soon.
Okay, honey. Love you. Bye.
Okay.
XX, please.
So another plan to meet somewhere. They're going to walk around the pool area at their apartment complex. Here is Catherine telling Garcia something else has happened.
Yeah, so I'm like really kind of walking around. Then I'll call you when I get a little time about that, right? So that's why I was calling you to see what you're looking.
So everybody's waiting to find out what this next thing is that Mrs. Adelson's got to say.
That's correct.
All right, play YY, please.
Okay, well, like trying to find my mother, like I don't even know where he is.
So here's Charlie telling Catherine about the text message.
With the monkey bars.
Yeah, probably him, right? Okay, just give me a quick recap because, like what exactly on the text?
And I'm not asking you to do anything about it at all.
He's learning from Catherine to stop asking her to do shit.
I might have this a little out of order. Has the meeting already occurred at the Adelson's condo?
Yes, ma'am, it happened.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had that out of order. When did that happen?
That happened after he made the call saying he was coming over the bridge.
And you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, the person says, so you don't take me serious, and you have some puta calling me up.
They used the word. I think that's pretty funny.
And then it was like, so you don't, or something, then there was something about it for you. And then there was something about like, you know, and then it was, you have some.
So here's Katie just trying to be a mom, listening to this shit.
Yeah, so you don't take me serious.
She's so annoyed.
Calling me up, Katie's baby daddy. You don't appreciate what was done for you or something like that. And then that was it. That was it. It just ended. But this person texting my mom at 2 o'clock in the morning could really give a shit. Katie, he referenced, the only person's name he referenced in the text was Katie's baby daddy.
Yeah.
So.
Everybody has a baby daddy.
Yeah. And,
How many Katies do you know that have a baby daddy? It might not even be me.
Obviously, somebody else or something. So they don't have to get all of this information. This is, I mean, the personal phone calls, a text, somebody, you know, like it's a lot. They go, like no.
Yeah, that's what,
Right?
you know.
And whoever it is, if they're references to me, you don't think I'm fair?
Yeah, and whoever it is, like, whoever calls, the person got us
But
a
it's
gift.
like, I'll give you all the money, like, or
Well,
like somebody's trying to like mess with you, like, you know what I mean? Like, read between the lines. It becomes
There's a lot.
more of like, damn, this is pathetic. Like, what is going on?
and then if they do, they're throwing a lot of information out that I don't know. So that's.
Holy shit,
it's
Charlie.
crazy. The question is, where did they get it from? Why don't we just go collect the reward, whoever has the information?
Exactly. Alright, we're saying the same thing repetitively, and it's getting to the point where it's like, well,
So don't do anything.
What does McBanua do immediately after hanging up from this call?
She texts Secretary Garcia.
And does she ask him to call her?
Yes,
Does that call occur?
it does.
Publish.
hello?
Conspiracy lining up yet again.
Mm-hmm.
So, were you calling? One of my friends just called me, was saying like, remember when I had asked you that you do me a favor because somebody's harassing me like my family?
Yes.
Alright, like, they texted yesterday at 2 o'clock in the morning, not giving a shit, not, pretty great. These are numbers.
Yeah, it is pretty great.
So, I just don't like, you know, the fact that my name is being thrown out, and baby backs are being thrown out, like, what is all that?
Yeah, no, I don't know nothing about it, so I'll definitely take care of it. Do you think so, Peter?
Yeah, I know.
Donna Adelson is going to call the undercover number.
That's correct.
And does she do that?
She does.
When
So
does
she and
do
Charlie have a
that?
conversation, and she says she's just going to call the number herself.
Bad plan, Donna.
This was the worst thing she could have done, I think.
Adelson. Is this, Sammy? Sammy. Okay, my grandchildren had my phone before, so,
Senora Adelson?
I'm Mrs. Adelson. My-
Yes, yes.
My grandchildren
Yes.
had my phone before, so that's, and I just saw that you called.
Oh, okay. You left a message on my voicemail.
Right, I did.
Yes.
This is my problem. You approached me on Alton Road. You handed me an article from the newspaper about my ex-son-in-law. You told me I need to call you and help your friend who is in prison. Now, at the time you did that, I didn't understand what you were talking about. I didn't call you back. Then you mail me a threatening letter. Then you send me a text message to my phone that says I'm not taking you seriously. So I am taking you seriously. And I really want you to listen to me.
I'm listening.
I have to tell you, I mean, this is important. I have been so stressed out. I have spoken to 10 or 12 people who are close friends of mine, telling them about this and basically picking their brains and asking them what I should do, because I don't know your friend who is in jail. You mentioned a name. I don't even know his name. I never spoke to him. I don't know what he looks like. I've never met him. I'm sorry your friend's in jail, but I don't know what that has to do with me.
You know exactly what it has to do with. You know exactly what. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me. You just got to listen to me.
You need to ask your friend who this person looks like, or what their name is, something, because I know there's a big reward out there, and if you need money for your friend, that's the way to get it. I mean, I'm asking you nicely. I don't know who he is.
Asking you nicely.
It is not me. If I can help, I would help. I mean, that's what.
Just like I told you, listen to me. Just like I told you that day, we know that that your family had a problem up north. We know that that problem was taken care of about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And we know that Katie has been taken care of and has been taken care of. Now my brother in jail, we were in Broward together. He told me the whole thing, and he hasn't been taken care of. You know. Now, all that's being asked for is 5K. That's all we're asking for is just 5K. And he told me everything, and I know everything. I know who's involved. I know everything, and I'll get the 100K for myself.
And you know,
All I ask is to send the 5K. Everybody knows what's going on.
I don't, you know, you're saying everyone knows. I know I lost my ex-son-in-law. I did not have anything to do with it. That's why I said, ask him what.
That's what my brother Tato told me. He told me everything when we were in jail. He told me everything, and who was involved. I know everything.
Well, I don't. That's the problem. I'm telling you, it's not me. It's not me. I have had a year of aggravation, a year and a half of aggravation over this. My daughter, my grandchildren. It is not me. And when I ask my friends, what do they think that, well, this person needs to get a description of you because of what you look like, or it's not me. I don't know who caused this. It wasn't me. I mean, I don't know.
I'll tell you, just like that day when I talked to you, this is not going away. This is not going to go away because Tato told me everything. He wasn't being taken care of. He needed the 5K. Send 5K. That's all we were asking for. Don't do that.
I don't know who Tato is. You don't understand.
We know you know who Tato is, but you know who Katie is. And you know the contacts Katie has. And she has, listen to me, let's stop fucking around. Let's stop fucking around. Okay? You know who Katie is. And you know that Katie has somebody that knows Tato. And they took care of a problem for you people. That's just the bottom line. The bottom line is you know who the fuck Katie is.
Look, I don't.
I'm no more than Mr. No, I'm not fucking around with it. You know who Katie is. You know that they took care of Katie and her people. Nobody's taking care of Tato. I know you don't know who Tato is.
No,
but we know who all of you are. And this ain't going away.
You know what?
So I can give you you send the 5K?
Here's what you need to do. You need to go and...
Don't tell me what to do. I know what to do and I'm doing it.
You're looking for money. Get $100,000 or whatever whatever the reward is. It isn't me. You have got the wrong person. That's why I said ask your friends.
You're Donna Adelson.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Well, I know. We know who's involved in all this.
This is not making any sense. I mean, if you want the money, you should get it from the police. They can give you a whole lot more than you're asking me for money for someone. I can't do this. I have had too much stress and too much aggravation from this, and I don't know what you are talking about. I just don't know. I just don't know.
Good. I think you should talk to Katie. Talk to people that are involved in this. You'll know. You know what's going on.
I do not. That's why I'm.
You can tell me. Adelson, you can tell me all you fucking want, but I know you know. Because I heard when I was locked up in Broward with my brother Tato, he told me everything. Everything. He told me everything.
Well, then
I just wanted to take care of him because fucking Katie was being taken care of with her fucking kudo.
I just think instead of asking me, you should get the money from the police. There's a lot of money out there, and I know if you think you know who this is, then then go ahead and do it, because I know it isn't me. I know it isn't me. And I can't take this kind of level of stress. I just can't. I know I didn't do anything.
You talk to people, you talk to the right people, you talk to people, you make this 5K come to me. That's all I need. Just do it and get it to me. Do it and get it to me.
I'll call you
Bye.
back.
At no point in that entire call does she say, I don't know who Katie is.
No.
He said Katie's name over and over.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know who Tato is. But she never says, I don't know who Katie is.
Mm-hmm.
That was very telling. Every time he talked about Katie, she just got very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I found that very telling.
Yeah.
And that she didn't deny knowing who Katie is.
No. But also, Donna, so sorry that Dan's murder has caused you so much aggravation.
Right.
What a thing to
She
say.
never says, this was a horrible tragedy in my family and we're
Yeah.
heartbroken over it. She never says that.
No.
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 No. It's
just
selfish.
caused her stress and aggravation. Yeah.
And if she were genuinely innocent, she wouldn't be calling this phone number. She would be calling 911.
Yep.
She would have called the police from the very beginning. If she got this and it was someone asking for money, and she would have called the police. Any one of us would have called the police.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of that, she calls the number herself.
Yeah.
This was a huge mistake on her part.
After all of this back and forth and the triangulating between all the people and all the stuff, it's so crazy.
It is. It's totally crazy.
Did she call back?
No, she did not.
Did she call the police?
No, she did not.
Do she and Charlie discuss, I guess she shares this recording with him, and they have further conversations about this call that she made?
Yes, they do.
Okay. And they're, at that point, 100% that the bump is the police, right?
That's what Charlie tells her, yes.
All right, let's publish CCC, please.
Okay, great. So what is your question? Any more nonsense from the patient?
Yeah, that's why, those things always get aggravating. That's why I love that bothers me.
Was it that?
Oh, no, and I loaded that new app too. You'll have to show it to you. I think you'll really be interested.
She recorded the call with an app.
How long of a talk did you have?
8
minutes?
Yeah.
You talked to the patient for 8 minutes?
Yeah.
The patient.
They were nice?
Well, not really.
Did they
help them.
Did they give any threats or anything, or?
No.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was very interesting, but I definitely want you to, I'll play his application tomorrow, but I wanted to make sure I got those stuff to you. So if that's
Okay, can we go to DDD next? This is Charlie to Katie about this recording of his mom's
Here we
conversation
go.
with the undercover.
That's
Conspiracy.
correct. That last phone call was at 11:17 at night. This is the following day, 5/7 at 5:07 p.m.
Okay.
Before you publish that, Mrs. Adelson, do you need your headphones or your amplifier to hear the evidence clearly?
Sanford's had enough of Donna.
Mm-hmm.
Here she is again, in trouble.
I don't know why they don't hold her counsel to the fire on that.
Yeah.
Are you with the
I'm with a bunch of people, but I got a new CD that to next time I see you.
Okay.
So it's interesting, but it's 100%. 100%.
I need to tell
This is Charlie trying to speak in code, and he sucks at it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you kind of didn't want to play when it's cruising along, you see a Vietnamese hot dog kid walking down the street.
Is it a long tape?
It's like the track is track is over.
How do you use the page?
The track's long.
I mean, you're old school, you know?
I know. It's just like a long single over
The
5 feet
track
long.
is long.
Oh, wow.
Pot-bellied pig.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But 100%.
Did you already resing it aloud to yourself?
I heard
So
it.
you can hear it? Uh-huh.
I heard the track many times. I'm going to record it. In the background.
Nice.
Oh my God! I didn't say one of my friends used hot belly pig.
Have the cutest what?
Hot belly pig.
Hot belly pig?
Yeah, you know what a pig is?
Are you serious?
Yeah, they got the cutest hot belly pig. So anyway,
That's not good.
I know. I like dogs, not pigs.
Yeah. They're hard to maintain.
But
Huh?
anyway, I don't.
What's the magic?
As long as they're housebroken, they're not that bad.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if McBanua was picking up what he was putting down, but what is a pig?
Pig is slang term for police officer.
Right, and so
Just ironic that it was
Mrs.
Vietnamese.
Adelson
Yes,
called the
I know.
court, didn't she?
Yes,
All right, and was this pretty much the end of the wire operation?
it was.
The boys are gonna do their piano, and then we're gonna have story time at bedtime. We've got others to do. Charlie, I'm happy to tell you that Dad was telling me about that case, and we both feel so much better about how it's working out.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Like the patient.
I can't even begin to tell you.
Oh,
Yes.
you and me both. The patient is getting so. Once you know how these patients act, they're so
Right.
clever.
So cool.
Oh my God! I couldn't. You don't understand. I couldn't act. I couldn't be happier. Because if they go to the board of dentistry, first comes a huge pain in the ass.
Right.
If they go ahead and just are upfront about everything, you got nothing to worry about.
Right, exactly.
Which is clearly what it is. It's
Yeah.
not 1,000%, but 10,000%.
Dad told me that yesterday, I have to
Oh.
tell you.
Not even, you don't understand, not even,
Not a question.
yeah. But not even like, oh, no, there's, gladly, like, after they were so nice about everything,
Right.
just makes you feel so much better.
Sure. Oh my God.
No, there's no question. Originally I said this person's a really nice person. Remember I always said, I'm like,
Right.
they're really nice. I don't think they're going to go to the board of dentistry. And they turned out to be really, really nice.
Yeah, I was really glad.
No,
to
just the
hear
grand jury.
that. Huge difference. I was really, wow. Now I'm so, oh, that's nice.
Mom, I just,
Yeah. Anyway, I have a lot
and
of
then that told you what,
everything.
what I told to ask for if it ever becomes an issue.
Yeah, whatever, everything in detail.
And that's it.
I have a question about Kevin Barnes. Did you ever speak to him?
No?
Okay. All right. Yeah, thank God. Well, I am rolling into the icon garage, so careful. So I what I crisis.
Yeah.
What crisis? You don't even know these people.
I mean, now that you know that you cannot.
There was no crisis.
No, I know. And I also know exactly what I'm doing. Exactly.
So upon
You
learning
can't
that
let
they're
the
being
patients bother
investigated
you.
for murder, how did they react to that?
They seem pretty happy about it.
Really happy about it.
Yeah.
Sustained. Members of the jury are to disregard the last answer.
And wasn't the gist of how you got made that the undercover wasn't nasty enough?
Right.
It's not done like that. You gotta have a beard and a hat and glasses and you gotta make threats and all that kind of thing, right?
Correct.
After the wire gets made, it's kind of business as usual, right? Back to Wendy and her love life, that sort of thing.
For them, yes.
Were any more checks issued by the defendant to Catherine McBanua after the wire got made?
I believe that's when they stopped, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go back and look, though.
She got fired.
May
Aww.
of 2016 is when they stopped, right?
It was May of 2016, correct.
And after you came off the wire, was there a time when law enforcement went into the Adelson Institute?
There was.
Could you tell us about
For what?
That she works there?
I would,
So this is a phone call where the FBI is there trying to get Catherine McBanua's employment records. And the employee calls Charlie and is like, I don't know what to do. And this is Charlie's response.
give anything.
Yeah, and they
I don't know.
asked, did you work there? I was like, yes, she worked there, but I don't know what you want. Because remember who sent that?
Erica,
Yeah.
do me a favor. I'm not there right now, and I'm in surgery. But it's not my office. It's my dad's office. So I can't give anything out.
Right.
Except it is Charlie's office. At this point, he still owns it.
I don't know where anything is.
Okay.
So you don't have access to anything.
So
So
I don't know anything yet either.
yeah, so I would do this. I would not, I would not speak to anybody. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but it's my dad's office.
Yeah.
So I don't have access to any of that stuff.
Okay.
So they can talk
Hard to
my
have
dad.
access to stuff that doesn't
And I'm
exist.
sure they'll be able to get whatever they want from them.
Okay, understand.
So if I had it, I mean, you can talk to whoever you want, just get a locked in, but,
No, you know, you're gonna do whatever you do.
yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I shouldn't say don't talk to them. Talk to whoever on the planet you wanna talk to, but it's not my office, and it's not your office.
Right.
So you don't have, records to give them, and I don't have records to give them, so I'm sure they'll be able to.
I'm sure this will work. I'm sure this will work.
Anyway,
Yeah, just refuse. Yeah.
um,
That's how
any way
warrants
they can.
work.
Okay. So that's what I thought.
Tell them that it's not, I mean, it's not my office. The office was sold back to my dad, actually, a long time ago. So tell them that so it's actually you're talking to the wrong Dr. Adelson.
Right.
So what you need to do is tell them that you will get in contact. So tell them, I mean, it's not your office, you can't
So
do that, right?
yeah, they said within 20 days of order statute, provide a bill of cause, with reason.
Are they there now, or did they?
You're there, but you know, I'm in the back, they're just waiting for me to come back.
Oh, and they want records?
Yeah.
Do me a favor, I'm gonna call you from the landline.
What?
On your cell phone, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye.
During the surveillance of Catherine McBanua, did law enforcement ever observe her to physically go to the Adelson Institute?
No, we did not.
And she later admitted that she did not do anything to earn those checks that she received, right?
That's correct. She did admit that.
And in at least this call, whose office does Charlie Adelson say the Adelson Institute belongs to?
He says it says it's his dad's office.
And has been for a long time, right?
Correct.
Okay, and that was said on what date? June 1st of 16, is that right?
Yes.
And that is where we ended for today because everyone was fucking tired of listening to these phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Can you imagine being the person that had to sort through these?
No. Oh my
Listen to
God.
all of Charlie's nonsense all the time. My God.
All the time. Because what you didn't hear, which is if you want to go watch our trials channel, you can go watch it all, is just the endless bullshit that comes out of Charlie's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
We shared some of it with you yesterday. Today there were several calls just showing like the friendship between him and Catherine McBanua. There are lots of calls where they're just chatting, just buddies. And he is doing things like he gives her a gift to give to her husband, Garcia, the shooter, for his birthday. And he's always paying for her car to get repaired. The car that they gave her that was Harvey's that she never actually paid for. And then she's like, yeah, I really like this. I like that Ferrari. I sure like your Range Rover. And he's like, yeah, well, we'll have to see we'll probably get you another car at some point. And like constantly keeping her on the hook of more ways in which he's going to, financially support her, because he's got to keep these guys on his side. And he kept pressuring her that he'd given her concert tickets and a limo ride that were supposed to be for Garcia's birthday. And he really wanted her to tell Garcia that they were from him. Now remember, she had an affair. There was a crossover period in which she was seeing both of them. And yet, she wanted Garcia to know that these gifts are coming from him. And she was like, I don't know about that, because he probably, but like he wanted to be in good graces with Garcia as well. But it was so clear. And the endless pressuring of her, endless. And the talking at her, stuff. You can see why she finally gave in and did all this shit.
Yeah.
Because he never shuts up. Plus, she was benefiting financially from it.
Yep. 100%. So there'll be more of this tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow, actually, in the morning, is the prosecution is done. It is cross in the morning.
Right, of this guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see
but
what
are we
going to
get the jail calls tomorrow? Because that's what I'm hanging on for.
Calls. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Of course, Garcia knew what was going on, and he knew that these gifts and things were coming from Charlie. It's not like she had money to be paying for the kinds of things that Charlie, like at one point, she'd really wanted a bonsai tree. And so he'd gotten her a little bonsai tree for good luck, during this time in which they're clearly being investigated by the FBI. So when does Charlie go to jail? You don't have to listen to his dumbass anymore.
Well, once he does, then you get to listen to it some more with him and Donna.
Right. With him. Yeah, the jail calls. I know. It's wild. But this was very eye-opening today. When you, as a reasonable person, which is what the jurors are told to be, and you think about Donna's actions in this situation, did she act like a reasonable, innocent person? Oh, was the bonsai tree weed? Okay. There was a part I did not understand where she's talking about how bad something smells and she's got to put it in her trunk. And I'm like, was that weed the whole damn time? Okay. Thank you for clarifying the bonsai tree thing. I wondered if that, because when she picked it up from his car, she said she was putting it in the trunk of her car because it smelled so bad. And I was like, that's probably weed. But yeah, thank you for clearing that up. Right. I wondered if June made the Dolphins cheerleading squad too. I don't know.
I thought she did.
His girlfriend at the time was trying out for the Dolphins cheerleading squad. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Do they have new jail calls since Donna's incarceration? I'm not sure what exactly they have. We know there's some calls between her and Charlie. And that was prior to her incarceration. I don't know if there's anything since then. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
It was quite a day. They're going to be back bright and early again tomorrow morning. So
yeah, we'll start the feed a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
They told Donna that she could access her attorneys at 8:15.
Yeah.
So I think we'll start the stream at 6:30 our time.
Yeah, I think we better.
Because I think we'll miss some motions if we don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because the defense, they're trying to fight getting all of this stuff in, and the judge is like, okay. Overruled. And then they just go on because it's just like, You can not like it all you want, but it's Donna's own words. And there were way more calls with Donna in them. It was way too long to put it all in. But the back and forth, the Charlie to Donna, Charlie to McBanua to Garcia, back and forth, you know, that's what a conspiracy is. That is exactly what a conspiracy is. It's just like how she doesn't know who Tato is.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. She doesn't have to know who Tato is to be a part of the conspiracy.
Right.
That's literally part of the definition of a conspiracy, is that not everyone knows what other people are doing. You just play your role. And Donna did play her role.
And it's still murder. It's still illegal.
Still
it's
murder.
Still going to put you in prison.
It's just as the punishment is the same if you pulled the trigger or if you participated in the conspiracy. It doesn't matter.
Right. You don't get to know that someone's going to be murdered and not tell the authorities.
Yep. You don't.
You don't. So I know we've had a few people in our chat the last couple of days trying to say that they just don't think there's any evidence against Donna. There's a mountain of conspiracy evidence against Donna, which is what she's charged with.
And conspiracy evidence is often not physical evidence.
Right, and has a lot of innuendo.
Yeah, it does. It does. But when you start putting it together in context, like all these calls back and forth between all these guys, is relaying information back and forth, that's conspiracy.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody involved in Florida gets the same charges. Idaho is the same way. Arizona is the same way. I think most states are the same way. I'm not sure they all are. But I know we've seen cases like this in Idaho and Arizona, and they're the same.
Yep. Yep. And has the state proven the conspiracy? 6 ways to Sunday they have. Yeah.
They've proved
no
it all
question
morning.
That they
And
have.
I didn't share those because it wasn't like a lot of information. It was just the showing of the constant relaying of information back and forth across the chain.
Yeah.
That was really important.
Yeah. I think people get confused.
Has been proved.
Well, either they're just trolls coming in our chat to cause trouble. Could be. Or it's people that just really don't understand. Donna doesn't have to be standing there with the gun in her hand to have some culpability. It's just, that's just not how this works.
Lori Vallow wasn't even in Idaho when Tammy Daybell was killed.
Yeah.
She was in Hawaii. Still guilty of her death because she knew. Yep. All right. Well, there's a massive bonsai tree of evidence against her. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Okay. All righty. Well, that's everything that we have for you tonight. Thanks again for joining us. This has been wild and crazy, and it's going to be again tomorrow. We have one more day, and then we get a 3-day weekend. Yay.
Yes.
I'm ready for that.
But the jury is too.
Oh, I bet they are. Oh, my God. All righty. Well, you know it. We are the True Crime Squad. Thanks for being here.
Take care.
Season 6, we're back again. Kristi and Katie, your crime time friends. Stories, justice, laughs collide. True Crime Squad, come join the ride. Grab the clues, let's take a stand. For victims' voices, hand in hand. True Crime Squad, it's time to shine. Season 6, your turn, your time. True Crime Squad, where justice meets hilarity.